Welcome back. Disney Plus has an all-new inspiring documentary that you can tune into. It's called Own the Room, and it follows 5 students across the globe who are taking their big ideas and making them work and putting them into practice. It's a great documentary. It comes from the same directors of Science Fair. You may remember Science Fair as a big winner from the Sundance 2018 Film Festival. We had that crew right here on set back during that Sundance. So exciting to hear more about this film from these same directors. I spoke with one of the directors, Darren Foster, and one of the students highlighted in this documentary. Let's take a look at Own the Room.
We have a much-needed story of hope and optimism right now. Disney Plus's uplifting new documentary, Own the Room, follows 5 young star students on their journey to win one of the world's most prestigious competitions for student entrepreneurs. Joining us right now is director Darren Foster and student Daniela Blanco. Darren and Daniela, thank you so much for being here on Park City Television.
Thanks for having us. I love Park City.
Darren, tell me more about Own the Room.
So Own the Room is a feature documentary that follows 5 students from around the globe on their journey to the Global Student Entrepreneur Awards, which is one of the most prestigious student entrepreneur competitions in the world. And their stories, like Daniela's here, are incredible. And you're right, it is a little bit of hope and optimism at a time that has been a little bit short of that lately. So
these students are so accomplished from all over the world. Daniela, so excited to meet you. You're an immigrant escaping the crisis in Venezuela. Tell me a little bit more about what you do and what we will see with you on the show.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for having us, Christine. I am originally from Venezuela. I am a chemical engineer, and I moved to the United States in 2017 to do a PhD in chemical engineering. I always knew that I wanted to make the chemical industry more sustainable. So in the film, you're going to watch all about my efforts for that. You're going to see me develop one of the first technologies throughout my PhD, which was a solar-powered route to produce nylon. And then if you stick till the end, you'll probably see even the updates on what has happened with my business since then.
And Darren, what made you decide to focus on these students and tell this story right now?
We wanted students that sort of reflected entrepreneurism and innovation around the world. And so, we selected students like Daniela, who represented the US in this competition. And then we have a student from Henry from Nairobi, Kenya, and Santosh from Kathmandu, Nepal, and Alondra from Puerto Rico, and Jason from Greece. And, they all have sort of different projects, and they have different sort of communities that they're growing up in and different levels of support in terms of, the local support for entrepreneurs and business. But I think they all sort of share a common goal, which is to sort of make the world a better place. I think what's really fascinating about all of them is that none of them are out there just to make a buck. They all want to sort of improve the world around us, and that's a really inspiring message.
It really is. And Daniela, what is one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome to bring you where you are today, from Venezuela to NYU?
I think that one of the biggest obstacles is probably just the uncertainty that is associated with having a startup. When you're an immigrant, I guess that you're a little bit more used to the risk and having to build something, a new life from scratch, so then you can do it as well with a business. But I'm not gonna lie, when you don't have, the supportive family and friends who are like a safety net, and you actually depend on the income from the startup and from that company succeeding for your future, there is a lot of pressure and a lot of risk, but I would say that it's also very, very rewarding.
I'm very looking forward to watching this uplifting documentary. It premieres on March 12th on Disney Plus. Thank you so much, Darren and Daniela, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.